So I got this MySpace message from this female who I've never even talked to before. And she just randomly messaged me saying that she's feeling guilty and she needs me to give her some advice. So I read the message and she is explaining to me that she's cheated on her boyfriend with her boyfriend's friend. And it was alcohol involved, and her boyfriend wasn't at home as much as she wanted him to be because he worked late. And I mean, coming to me like that, she really ran the risk of me shooting back at her things like, "Oh my God, you're a slut, I would never do that, what kind of girlfriend are you," and things like that. But I don't think that way. I just try to give them the most positive words and try to help them. So she's giving me every single nasty detail of this escapade with her boyfriend's friend that had went on while her boyfriend's at work. And Cinda was drinking, and he called, and he wanted to come over, so they sat around, they talked, and one thing led to another. They ended up in the bedroom, and he was taking off her clothes, and she let him, so, and the sex was just awesome, and all these other things, and I was just like, yeah, it sounds like y'all had fun, but I would never do that. I'm been in a relationship with the same guy for the past 6 years, off and on. And I have a child, and there's nothing in this world that can ever make me cheat on him. I just love him that much. And I mean, I would never put myself in a situation, you know, drinking and being alone with this guy and let that happen. So I just told her that if this is something that you think he really needs to know and you think he would really be upset about, and you think that this guilt is killing you so much that you need to tell him, then just go ahead and tell him. But if it's something that you don't think your relationship can survive, then keep it to yourself. And just don't let it happen again. Because there's always, I mean, I always think that's always an option if you want to keep a relation together. Then just forget about it and don't let it happen again. Because if it does happen again, you have no right to really be looked on positively when you've done this once being a mistake, and twice you're not a mistake anymore because you're just a cheater from this point on. But her telling me this only this one time, and it was a mistake, and she feels really guilty about it. But she saw her boyfriend the next day, and she told me she's not going to tell him, and I support that. As long as you don't want it to happen again. But I wouldn't. That's not something I would ever do, because I don't make mistakes like that. I don't get drunk and sit around with random guys that I know, and she told me she thought he was attractive. Just, I wouldn't be sitting around I wouldn't be chilling with Leonardo DiCaprio and having one too many shots, and then, oops, I slept with him. It was an accident. No, I'm not going to do that. So, this is just what I think about. This is my take on cheating. And if you want, leave your comments and leave your video responses as to what you think about cheating. What you think the standards of how many times is acceptable, or if it's acceptable at all, or if, you know, even if a person makes one mistake, should the relationship be over just because they made a mistake one time? Just tell me what you think. Okay?